Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. And here's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Keeping it on the ground here. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Cornhuskers will crank up the tempo.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to pass this time. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Huskers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. He makes the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The Cornhuskers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense threatening now. First and goal. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First and goal for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got a man down the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Pass caught. And the defense wraps him up.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board? Or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 30. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now here comes the bunch formation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Takes the handoff. It's Dull. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the same runner's got it again. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Huskers looking to run some tempo here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And there's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up his defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic with the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Syracuse lines up quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense going with the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They feed the fullback this time. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now a carry here for the fullback. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's past the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. And this one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Rifles this football to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Syracuse lines up quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it. Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Huskers come to the line in a hurry-up. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Cornhuskers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets it. Downs desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Huskers. And the route is on. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Orangemen.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.